particular ways that take on orbits and they're also sociable and yet aggressive feeders as well. And once they reach the carcass, they will wait nearby before beginning to feed. But once they get going, about 100 birds will gather for a meal and strip a large carcass clean in less than 5 minutes. Now once widely found in Africa, they are now critically endangered and disappearing at an alarming rate.
Alright, now moving on to the next part of the meal, the height and the layers of carcass. Ladies and gentlemen, enter the Nanood vulture, our heavyweight from Europe. So unlike other vulture species, these birds they are not solitary, and they prefer to feed in smaller groups except when they are breeding and having chicks. So our strong little right there uses his Dutch breeding feet and two big terrified tough teeth to feed on large chunks of land.
Well, Joe, we have another scavenger to join us on stage.
Indeed, you shall.
So ladies and gentlemen, live from that corner!
These birds they coexist and cooperate with vultures, join them in the feast. Now speaking of Africa, a total of 11 species of vultures are responsible for cleaning up to 70% of the continent's area. So without these amazing birds, we humans will be in a lot of trouble.
That is so true, Joe. But all around the world, we are losing these amazing birds for many reasons. Poison carcasses, deforestation, electrocution, and superstitious belief. Many are now critically endangered, and conservation efforts will be the only way to save these amazing birds from becoming extinct. So let us now take a moment to give a round of applause to these amazing birds for keeping our environment safe.
Today we have next raptors and scavenger birds, these kings of the skies and the walkers of our earth. They are all a part of our ecosystem, a part of our planet. So if we lose them, we would be losing a part of our family.
So thank you very much for coming down to our presentation. Let us all learn to live in harmony with all predators on wings.
Once again, thank you so much for joining us here today. Let me tell you about the next program. So right here at Sky Amphitheater at 2:30 p.m. we have Wings of the World, where you get to see parrots, hornbills, and even flamingos. So don't forget to catch that 2:30 right here at Sky Amphitheater. Wings of the Air to fly and glide through the skies in search for carcasses, rely on their strong sense of sight and smell. Now vultures, they help to prevent the spread of contagious diseases.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to our turkey vulture, Zena! Now they can be found in the Americas and one of the few birds with a finely tuned sense of smell.
So that means that when there is a carcass, the turkey vultures are the first on the scene. And in fact, bigger vulture species would follow them to the carcass, and they help to do the hard work of tearing apart the tough skin of a large carcass just like the one right over here.
And fun fact about turkey vultures is that their stomach acid is acidic as car batteries. This allows them to digest carrions. It looks like Zena has done well time for her to head back home, right into your trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for turkey vulture. And now, let's meet an ancient vulture species that was rescued right here in Singapore. So hold your breath and behold the mighty Yankees. Our Himalayan Griffin vulture. Allow me to share a story about Yankees. Back in 2005, a young Himalayan Griffin vulture began his migratory journey from the Tibetan plateau down to Thailand for the winter. Now along the way he got lost and ended up in Orchard Road in Singapore. He was extremely weak and too exhausted to continue his journey. So we rescued him, brought him back to Bird Park and nursed him back to health.
Now, unfortunately, Yankees here suffered an injury that prevents him from being released back into the wild. So right now, he is a special member of our raptor family. And don't you think that this strong survivor definitely lives up to his name? The mighty Yankees! Let's give him a loud round of applause! Our Himalayan Griffin
Ladies and gentlemen.
Amigo, 1 in a million. What you usually get is a bird like Big John. So please do think twice. Actually, you know what? Think 100 times, okay? Before getting yourself a pet parrot. And with that, thank you very much, Quincy and Amigo. I was so proud. And also, each year, hundreds and thousands of these birds are being sold into pet treats. Amazon parrots like Quincy and Amigo, they can live up to 50 years in captivity. So that is a lifetime commitment. They may seem like they'll make good pets, but they don't. That's right. So instead of getting yourself in but there are toxins